Hi, everybody. Claire with Clairvoyant Psychic Medium here with your Monday, Tuesday. Shit. All of the stuffs. so, um, before we get started, update wise, I'm sure you read my post that I posted on Facebook. I broke my windshield this weekend. Uh, yeah, we were having an owl problem or a hawk problem. It's probably an owl. And we lost the mama duck on Friday. Like, I literally walked out and down the steps, and her head was just laying there. And I was so traumatized because she was already laying on some eggs, and we were so excited about babies and all this kinds of stuff. And like, I just was like, that was the last straw. I couldn't take it anymore. And I was going to figure out how to fix this all on my own if needed. So I frazzledly handled that situation terribly and tried to ram 5 pieces of 10-foot wood into my Jeep Patriot. Didn't work. I put him in there, shut the gate, crunch, and this kid took off running. So, the kid that was helping me. So that was extremely traumatic day, and then we had a lot of crazy stuff happen on Saturday. Spent the rest of the day in the bed. We hung out with Cho's family yesterday, and I have a cold sore. See, I don't care what people think about it anymore. I used to be so self-conscious about cold sores. I mean, yes, I feel gross when I have them. That's going to probably be something that lingers around during this, but when I get stressed out, I get cold sores and I get eczema. My skin reacts. I get stress zits, usually like here. But the cold sore thing is usually the fail indicator. That's not the right words. The whatever, the 100% you are stressed out, Claire, you're getting cold sore. It's just what happens. I've been like this my whole entire life. It's not like I was kissing anybody because it happened to me in high school way before I kissed anybody. This is just my body. This is what happens. So I've been on meds now for a long time. That just reminded me I forgot to call and do that, but whatever. Call in my meds. So yeah, all of that's going on. There's just so much happening in my life right now that is very stressful. Big, huge change, but it is needed. And I am showing up and I am here and I am not giving up. And here I am on a Monday and I am trying to be ahead of schedule more than I was the past 2 weeks, anyways. So, humidifier. So that is the update. And the other update I'm sure you've seen already too is we now have Piper. So this is our scarecrow. And she will be I'm so excited about her. Like, I have a bathtub in the front yard. She's gonna like be in there at times. I'm just excited for this random little adventure that we have to be on. We have to have her because we have to have a scarecrow. So I decided to make it fun. And I probably will end up having like my own TikTok for her or something. I don't know. But I'm having fun dressing her up and whatever. So we're gonna enjoy this journey. So yeah, but first of all, today's the first day, and I was super excited, and we just like got her all dressed up and everything. I hot glued her hair down. That's a human hair wig. It's pink, and so I was super excited about that because if it's human hair, land animals can smell that, and they're not going to want to be around. And then we're going to be like brushing Boo and animals and stuff and shoving their fur in her outfits and random. Like, we're getting real witchy with this, guys. It's getting weird. I saged the property on Friday night. This was a super weird thing. Actually, I think it was Saturday. Nope, it was Friday because we finished everything on Friday. Right to the point where I found her head when I went down the stairs with the sage. It went it like a hit gas. It was so weird and I screamed. So I think we're moving some big shit out here, guys, and I don't know what's going on, but it's intense, and I'm just trying to be a human through it, and I'm showing up, so yay. Well, let's get into the astrology for these 2 days, because there's some crazy shit. This week is going to be intense. Just to kind of give you a teeny little overview, we move into Gemini season at the middle of the week, in the middle of the day. So Thursday is going to be weird. So there's that. And then at the end of the week, on next weekend, or this weekend, Sunday, Saturn goes retrograde. And we are still steaming up, making momentum to go into this Mercury retrogrades as well. That's the 29th. So that's what's going on. There's a lot of change, a lot of toothpaste, a lot of random crazy stuff. So, but let's go into today. Monday, May 17th, the sun is in Taurus, the moon is in Leo today. So we're really focused on, like, let's make a decision. Let's make this, like, I got to do this. Let's set it, whatever. Mine today was really about this windshield. Like, I was like, I could put this off and I could just hermit all week because I can't drive it. And I'm fine with that. And I love that. And it's like low key, like beginning of quarantine vibes, you know, where you're like, I just want to hermit, you know, but no. Not going to do that. So I set the appointment, got everything. Everything is all lined up. I am good to go. That reminded me of Juno, that movie Juno. I randomly accidentally quote that every once in a while. That was one of them. So the other thing that we are looking at is the moon is in Leo. We are looking at how we love ourselves right now. With that moon in its fall position, it feels uncomfortable, and it's like, all right, how am I going to love myself in a different way? Maybe that is you showing up and making the appointments and doing the things you don't want to do. That is totally Leo energy. Let's fucking do this, you know? And we're really looking at our worth right now, because Venus is in Gemini right now, and it's crossing over the North Node. The North Node represents our future. Venus is love and relationships and money. And when we have that crossing over with our future, it's like, all right, here is where I'm at right now. How can we make this better? How can we understand my worth? This is what I need to do. I have to get this done in order to make things better. So if you're wondering, that's what's going on with that. The sun is also trining with Pluto today. There's that change. Pluto is death, rebirth, change. And this change is going to happen. It's going to happen. And remember, Pluto's retrograde. So the pace picks up when this moon is in Leo right now, and it's pairing with Jupiter. So we have the confidence and really like the happiness to kind of carry us through. So that is all of Monday's energy. Let's get into Tuesday. Tuesday, May 18th, sun is in Taurus, moon is in Leo. Forward momentum is here. Venus is sextiling Chiron. So Venus is in Gemini and Chiron is in Aries. It is pairing up with this love, relationships, money to be healed with Chiron, to some new aspect of that is being healed in some way. And we have the confidence and the strength and the momentum and forwardness to finally heal something. So that change is happening. Moon is squaring Uranus today. So the moon in Leo squaring Uranus, change planet, craziness gonna happen. Unexpected, out of nowhere. Can be good, doesn't mean it has to be bad. And then the moon in Leo is opposing Saturn in Aquarius. So that kind of brings up a little bit of confusion. So we have this Saturn energy, which is just about ready to go into retrograde. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I always think of Saturn and Aquarius. Remember I said that this is like Miss Frizzle. She's getting ready to like go backwards. And she's like, why am I going backwards? What are we going to learn by going backwards? What is that? Like, so she's in this weird like confusion state. And we have this moon in Leo in its fall position, remember? And it's going to come in and it's going to just be like, oh, everything feels super uncomfortable right now. So it could feel like you're raw, vulnerable, uncomfortable, especially if you have this fixed energy. Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, all of this is what is getting hit right now. So that is what I've been like fully describing my whatever is today is that like, oh my God, I'm so uncomfortable. Everything is so uncomfortable. Everything is so uncomfortable. It's okay. It will get easier by the end of this week. Change is happening. The other thing is Moon is opposing Saturn. Oh, I already told that. Sorry. This is so like other people's rules, other people's structures, how they live their lives. That is going to kind of annoy you in some way today. Whether that be like, oh my God, I just need to reschedule this, but they can't because they have kids, or like, oh, I got to do that. Like, whatever. Something like this. Just schedules, time. Remember, Saturn rules time. So it's just that kind of weirdness is going to start happening. Okay, rule structure. Both. We really are going to want our own way on this day as well. So, like, if we don't have our own way with that Moon in Leo, we could easily throw baby fits. Remember, Mars is in Cancer. We got baby fit central happening right now. And we have this Moon trining Chiron. So the Moon in Leo, emotions, pairing with Chiron and Aries, baby fit central. And it's a little bit of FOMO as well. So if you don't know what FOMO is, it's fear of missing out. So that's that feel of like, I can't go to sleep because I'm just like, so something could happen like in the media. I mean, God, me and Cho watched the news for the first time last night in a long time because I kept seeing all these headlines pop up like, holy shit, what the fuck happened yesterday in the world? Because I was like, okay, a cop killed somebody yesterday. We had this, 2 toddlers were dead in Bellevue. Like, there was so much stuff going on, and I was like, I just kind of want to watch the news, and it was insane. So you could get sucked into that on this Tuesday. So pay attention to you. That's how we're going to get out of it. So what can you focus on self-care for yourself? How can you pay attention to just you and get yourself out of that situation? And the best way to do it is to be creative, guys. We're heading into Gemini season, and we have this like Gemini, like all that kind of energy in here now. It wants us to be creative, experience something new, go on an adventure. Today can be very beneficial if you are creative. So I'm going to say that a lot this week. So being creative is going to be something that's really holding us over for this whole week. So if you've been thinking about a project, or if you were coloring at one point and you put those colors away in your coloring book, time to fucking dust that shit off, get it out, put it out in front of you where you can see it, and color when you're watching your shows, and color when you're doing whatever. Like, let's get creative this week. Let's see what we can create and make it be a self-care thing. So that is the astrology. Guys, I legit have binoculars right here because I'm looking for this owl. That's why another reason that I moved this out here is so I can just be on the lookout to be like, not only is Piper going to be the one that is going to be looking out for everybody, but I'm here. Oh, they just saw this bird. Everyone went running. Those are turkey buzzards, though. Turkey buzzards only go after things that are already dead. For the most, whatever. Everybody's running back to their cages or whatever. All right, so let's get a rune for, oh, shit. Hang on, I messed all this up and it's going to drive me crazy if I don't fix it. I don't know where to put these. Oh, the cats are going to back it up. Okay, I'm going to put them up. Okay. Rune for Monday and Tuesday, May 17th and 18th. Oh, it's that mask one. There it is. The self. 87. We get this one a lot. Oh, I turned right to it. Manas. The self. The starting point is the self. Its essence is water. Only clarity, willingness to change is effective now. All correct relationships to yourself is primary, for from it flow all possible correct relationships with others and the divine. Remain modest. That is the oracle's counsel. Regardless of how great may be your merit, be yielding, devoted, and moderate. For then you have a true direction for your way of life. Be in the world, but not of it. That is implicit here. And yet, do not be closed, narrow, or judging. Be remaining receptive and impulsive, flowing through the divine within and without. Ooh, there's a little bug. Okay. Strive to live the ordinary life in a non-ordinary way. Remember, all times, what is coming to be passing away, and focusing on which abides. Nothing less is called from you now. This is a time of major growth and rectification. As a rule, rectification must come before the progress. That's important. The field is tilled before the seed is planted. The garden is weeded before the flower blooms, and the self must know stillness before it can discover its true song. This is not a time to seek credit for accomplishments or focus on results, rather than being content to do the task for the task's sake. This is more of a problem for those whose eyes are always on the goal, and those who have not forgotten how to play and can easily find themselves doing the work for its own sake. Herein lies the secret of experiencing a true present. If you take the rune of the self and cut it down the middle, you will see the rune of joy with its mirror image. There is a subtle caution here against carelessness. The dancing acrobatic energy is balancing, is called for now. The self is required to balance the self. Nothing in excess was the second phrase written over in the gateway of Temple of Delphi. The first counsel was know thyself. Okay, so paying attention to yourself. Like, okay, the field is tilled before the seed is planted. The garden, let me go back to that, is weeded before the flower blooms. The self must know stillness before it can discover its true song. Okay. Be paying attention to you yourself. Slow down and listen to what you need. Answers are within. Ugh. My hand is like not letting me want to write. Okay. All right, now we have the goddess card for the week. I'm using the OG deck. This is a big week. It's going to be a very weird, uncomfortable week. All the astrologers are kind of like, just kind of flow with this energy. Well, that was fast. Or shapeshift with the energy. Card we have is Villa, shapeshifting. I have never seen this card before. There it is. All right. I'm going to read the mythology, maybe. Let me see here. How long is this? Ugh, never mind. Okay. She's a European name for goddess energy. Oh, all right. Villa has come dancing into your life in her many forms to teach you to nourish wholeness by learning to shapeshift. Have you been too long in one form? Are you feeling stiff and stagnant, losing flexibility on your way of thinking and being? Or perhaps do you feel that the human is the most important being in creation, that the rocks, trees, animals, earth, and etc. are lesser forms? It's time to expand your awareness to enhance your flexibility by gaining the perspective of other forms. Villas says that the way to wholeness lies in the experiencing of the whole creation. Wow. Okay, so that makes so much sense with this toothpaste time of Taurus energy. Because this energy is saying we need to experience everything and cherish it and love it. Like, so think of like ultimate Taurus energy. Like I was saying before, like Mariah Carey. Like Mariah Carey is not just going to take like a bath. She's not going to be just sitting in some vagina water. She's going to be taking a luxurious bubble bath with salt and music and candles and smells and all of the things. That is what this is saying. That how can we cherish and nurture our moments and love everything that's going on. Oh, I fucking love this. Okay, so Villa. Achieved. Wow, my handwriting is terrible today. In experiencing. It's actually just experiencing. It's not even just cherishing. It's like, so hang on just a second. Experiencing the whole. So for example, right now in this moment, let's just say if I wanted to experience this moment, I can see myself, I can see my beauty, I can see my depth and all of my heart coming out to all of you guys. I can see the joy that Piper's going to bring, the flowers on how they're growing and beautiful, and I can smell incense in here. I can see the animals that I love. Like that's what I am here experiencing, all of this all at one time. So that is what is going to kind of get us. Let me look at this ritual. Okay, it tells us that we have to, like, when we're in a meditation, we're facing one way. What can you see and experience? Switch to this way. What can you see and experience? Switch to this way. What can you see and experience? And so on. And looking at your whole world around you, how much you can just soak up and love. And God, what a good one. That is amazing. She has a wolf and a white horse. Not a unicorn, no. It's not letting me. There we go. So that's awesome. This is going to be a great goddess card for the whole week. And that really does make sense with the energy that is, because we are moving into Gemini season. And once we hit Gemini season, it's all hands on deck. Time to really be focusing on what we think, be on top of it. I mean, it does make sense. We are in Taurus season right now. What does Taurus represent? The senses. Beautiful food, all of that. If some people did not gain weight during Taurus season, oh my God, you have great self-control. Good job. Because this Taurus season came in with a bang and has the Mars and Cancer there to back it up, to be like, honey, just go eat all those brownies and lay on the couch. Like, that's what the energy has been. And it's okay. So we're moving into, hang on. Get out of here. I'm just telling these birds what's up. They're my friends. My parents just saw all that happen. I thought I was turkey buzzers, but they were circling, and I just don't want to deal with it. Okay, so that is everything, guys. I'm excited for the lighter energy next week, as well as just more ideas, more things coming in. Because with Taurus season, it's kind of like, this is where we're at. We get to see the foundation, and now it's time to start climbing. So, all right, that's everything. I hope you all have an amazing week. Make sure to check in, take a look at all of my stuff, guys. My website, and if you would like to book any services, go to that. And that's everything. I know I didn't say just much. I'm fucking up my words, but get used to it, guys. Here comes Mercury retrograde. I love you all so much. See ya for Wednesday.